Top of the morning, people. It is Friday, April 21st. Heading into school. Time is. What time is? It's 8:15. So everyone have a good day, people. So everyone going, knock out a couple heads. What we got going on today? I'm going to talk about anything this morning. That's on my spirit. I don't know if really anything is on my spirit this morning, but it is what it is, man. I really don't have anything on my spirit this morning. I'm gonna lie to y'all. It's pretty quiet. Things have been a little different for me lately. Not really much different. It's really based on me, the accountability I hold within myself, things like that. Um, Starting to be more accountable, more aware. Or starting to apply the awareness that I already know I have. I think that's really the only way that you can really grow as a person. You have to apply the shit that you know. If you don't, then what's the whole point of learning anything if you're not going to apply the knowledge of it, right? I mean, that just makes no sense. Just defeats the purpose of even wasting the time. So, like, my goal is to just continue to apply everything I learn as I get older. I'm 41, you know? No, I don't look it. I'm 41, and we're just trying to grow. Just trying to grow, man. That's it. Just trying to grow. I made a lot of bad decisions in my life that's put me in the position where I am now. Maybe on another video I'll talk about the position of how I got to where I am now in order to me to go to where I go. But at the same time, I was watching this reel on Instagram, and there was this guy. He was giving a lecture or something, and he was saying, I asked God for strength, and He gave me difficult times. In sort of like a fashion like that. Like, I asked God for love, and He gave me broken people to fix. Things like that. So, like, I've always asked God for a lot of things. Always asked God for a lot of things. Always asked God for a lot of things. Always. And I always look for it in the sense of the way that I want to, opposed to the way that He provides it in order for me to learn from it. You understand? And I think that's where I go wrong at. Because He provides me with the situations in order for me to gain what I'm asking Him for or seeking from Him. And then when I go through the situations or the situations happen in order to provide me what I've been asking for, I kind of like withdraw and look at it like, damn, something bad is happening. Again, instead of accepting it as nothing for the time being and not judging it until the whole situation is done. You understand? Because when we judge things too early, we could put a negative tone on it, and it may not even be negative. So I'm starting to learn to not judge things or place things in a good and bad zone. That's what I'm starting to practice. That's what I'm starting to practice going forward. Not putting things in a bad zone, where if it's good or bad, allowing it to play through, and once it get finished playing through, then categorize it for what it is. It may not be good, it may not be bad, and I can give you a situation of it. One situation I'm speaking of is me always saying for the past few years that I kind of been tired of the IT life. I've been tired of IT. I love IT. It makes me good money, but I've been tired of it. The money didn't do anything for me. It didn't provide me with enough passion. I didn't get anything from it because why? I was just doing it just for the money. Because why? I knew I could make good money doing IT. So I didn't use it how I was supposed to. So just based on that, I was asking God to provide me with something better or something different, something that I wanted it to actually do, which was cut hair, which was own my own, like, food spot, own my own, like, juice bar. be more involved heavily in people's lives with fitness and things like that. Why? Because I like to work out. I'm vegan. I was doing training for a while. So these were the things I was asking God for. And he presented me with the situation to where I can get everything that that I asked for. Everything. And gave me money to sustain it. That's the crazy part. That's the part. That's the part that I truly met. Oh man. Wait till y'all hear this story. That's the part that I messed up at. Because everything I asked for, I got it in full. 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 Clean 50 stacks. Clean 50 stacks. Y'all hear me? Clean 50 stacks on my bank account. Woke up, 50K in your bank account. How would you feel? Right? Clean 50K in the bank account. No job, nothing. Right? Everything that I asked for, the IT job, I lost it. Why? Because of COVID. COVID popped up. Messed a lot of things up for people. But at the same time, what I asked for, I got out of the position to be without IT. I got out of the position. I got in the position to provide myself with my own financial freedom and put myself in a position and had the money to do it. And I blew the bag. Fuck the bag. I made bad decisions. So in those situations where I asked God for the things, He provided it to me, but just not the way that I wanted it. In my mind at the time, and this wasn't even too long ago, this was only just a couple of years ago, I didn't see it for what it was. I didn't see it for what it was. And I missed the opportunities to grow in those areas. I missed the opportunities to gain wisdom and financial freedom. I missed the opportunities to gain wisdom in understanding in life. I missed all of those opportunities. I missed a whole bunch of opportunities. Why? Just by not placing things. No, I just missed opportunities. Why? Because I just didn't see it for what it was. I asked God for the things that I wanted, and I missed them because I didn't get them the way that I wanted it to get them, opposed to the way that it was provided to me. That's how it basically went down. So that led me to where we are now, which is not playing catch up, but recorrecting. We're in a recorrecting phase. And recorrecting takes time. And time is the one thing in life that we cannot get back. Get back everything else in life. If you lose an arm, you can get back an arm nowadays. If you lose an eye, you can get back an eye. You can't get back time. So that's the one thing that I'm missing. In the process of me missing this time, in this corrections phase, the time that I'm using to correct, I'm missing valuable time with my children. I'm missing valuable time learning other lessons in life. I'm just missing I'm missing a lot. And just based on that, these people, Florida drivers are the craziest drivers. Bro, just come over, bro. Just come over. Florida drivers are the craziest drivers, yo. One thing about Florida, you gonna see some crazy shit out here driving, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Word, it's crazy. But I really didn't have too much to say this morning, even though I was going for somewhere good. This whole driving thing threw me off. But yeah, I kind of lost my whole train of thought. Oh yeah, just stay focused. If you ask God for something, just be open to whatever it is that you're asking for. Don't look at it or look for it to be provided to you in the way that you want it to or expect it to, because it's never gonna come that way. Never. Life never comes the way you want it to. Now, you could take certain steps and actions in order to kind of push it into that direction. Why? Because you are in control of your own destiny. So the actions and thoughts and steps you take, it will lead to the next step. So the cement you plant today will be the foundation that you stand on tomorrow. Always. Whatever you pour today, when it dries tomorrow, you're going to have to stand on that. You got to. Whatever you pour out, you're going to have to stand on that eventually at some point in time in your life. Be prepared to stand on it. And whatever it is, make sure that your foundation is solid. Because if it's not solid, if that foundation is not solid, you're going to have some shaky ground to stand on. And then what you're going to have to do, start all the way back over in the recorrecting phase, which is doing what? Wasting time. But that's what this vlog is about. Not wasting time. Don't waste time. That's what I told myself this morning too. I'm not wasting any time. I woke up this morning, I prayed, thank God for waking me up this morning, stated my goals for the day, stated my intentions for the day. I try to do that. I'm learning to do that now. I try to state 5 goals that I want to complete for the day. I try to state 5 intentions behind each goal in order to complete each goal. So those are my actions that I do daily, every morning. Now, thank God. And then I go over the goals, the things that I may want to complete for the day. Once I figure those things out, then I ask God for intentions behind them. And then I ask for the knowledge and the wisdom in order to complete the goals through the intentions. So when I woke up this morning, that's what I was saying to myself. Like, I'm not wasting any time. Like, time is too valuable. You can't waste it. There's too much going on in this world these days in order for us to waste time. So I don't want to waste time. So today I'm not wasting time. So you shouldn't waste time either when it comes to your life. Make sure what you pour is solid. Make sure it's a good mix. Make sure it's not too watery. Make sure it's not too lumpy. Make sure it's a perfect blend. So when you lay that foundation down, when you pour that foundation, when it's time for you to stand on it, it ain't rocking. It's not rocking. You're on solid ground and can't nobody move you. Nobody. And the only thing or person or entity or being that can move you is the God above that put you there. That's what we ended it at today. I love y'all. Stay blessed. This is Jay, Jamal, Blue Jay the Bar, bro. We out of here catching fades.